The annual Round for Reach charity match returns to the MCG this weekend. You no doubt will be there, Russ, as the Demons inspire the next generation of footy fans to ensure the legacy of the great Jim Steins, that it lives on in Reach's 30th year. Tom McDonald is a Melbourne footballer. Tom?
G'day, Tom.
Ross and Russ, how are you, boys?
Good, mate. So tell us about Reach. What are they doing?
Well, we've had a bit of experience with them, mainly not through Jim with us, because a lot of the players had never met Jim. I was lucky enough to meet him a couple of times, but Max has sort of lived on the legacy for us, and we actually had Fergus come in, who I think is the chairman yesterday, and spoke a little bit about what they do, and I think because a lot of players might have heard about it but not really sure what they actually do in practice, and he sort of ran through that they're very much a preventative mental health measure in teenagers especially. We've done a few sessions with them before where it's kind of about trying to get kids to open up and maybe talk and learn a little bit about themselves, and then Fergus was explaining yesterday it's about learning how to deal with the world around them. So it was really quite interesting, their sort of method and how they deal with, I guess, a bit of a mental health crisis in teenagers. Yeah,
well, Tom, I mean, and with... It's almost like there's a growing need. So, yeah, Reach was started 30 years ago by Jim because Jim saw that need, but you could imagine it's continued to grow.
Yeah, and I just like the fact that they're very much about preventing it rather than, going to, obviously there's people who need help maybe from professionals, but how can we equip people to be better prepared to deal with problems that are they're going to happen in life? You're going to have setbacks and there are going to be issues, and rather than needing help when that happens, how can we be better prepared to deal with it as they come? And that was Fergus's message yesterday to the playing group, which was, I think, actually really got through to the boys.
Tom, I was talking to someone yesterday who said that there is a lot of anxiety amongst youth out there, and a lot of it caused by social media and kids who simply won't go out in public. They will stay home. Does Jim's name come up a lot at the footy club?
He does when we look back at things, not day to day, but like in and around like this especially. There's a lot of stuff around the club and images of Jim as well. So you guys see him every day. There's a big, huge poster of him in our physio room. But I think in terms of when you speak about Reach, it's synonymous with Jim. And Fergus actually had a story that it's a little bit dark, but Jim started off by going to the KFC just under the Westgate Bridge and going in there and mentioning to management, can I put up some posters on mental health in here, as this is quite often where people go for their last meal before they were jumping off the Westgate Bridge. Wow. And that's how he started the process of the Reach Foundation, and quite a horrible way to really start it. But then he mentioned how many hundreds of thousands of people they've reached since that time. So, yeah, quite an amazing cause.
Wow, Tom. Just how important is storytelling, Ross?
Oh, incredible.
Yeah. Right, there's a wonderful... So, Tom, you've got a big game of footy coming up. I don't know that we've got a lot of time left, Tom. I just wanted to say the Melbourne football supporters, Melbourne Footy Club supporters, have been so impressed with your year, Tom. You're doing brilliantly.
Thank you, mate. I like when I get my little message from you every now and then about having a good game. But, look, mate, I've just enjoyed playing footy and not being injured for the last couple of years. Like, I've played pretty much every game this year, and that's been the change of pace. My goal for the season was to have the most enjoyable season of my career, whether that was playing AFL or VFL. I just wanted to go and enjoy football again and not worry about the stress that it came with it, and probably a bit of that anxiety Ross you were talking about. Like, there's anxiety in football, and I was probably letting that get to me a bit more than it should have. So I just wanted to have fun playing footy this year, and so far that's been the case.
Brilliant, Tom. We thank you for your time in aid of the Round for Reach. Tom McDonald, Melbourne Football.
Want to see more from the D's? And don't forget to subscribe up here.